Welcome to New Philadelphia High School as we get ready for high school basketball action between the Zanesville Blue Devils and the New Philadelphia Quakers. I'm Scott Robinson along with Jared Hall. And Jared, on paper, Zanesville's coming out with a lot more experienced players. The Quakers still trying to find themselves a little bit.
They are. They lost Colombo and Boost, and they're trying to figure out who's going to replace that scoring. And it's not by two players. It's going to be by committee. So they're still searching for that combination. And Zanesville has more experience, a little more athleticism. So New Philly will have their hands full tonight.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk with New Philadelphia head coach Chad Spurgeon in just a moment. Stay with us right here on the Ferris Financial pregame show on TV2 Sports.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
In the nation, misfortune doesn't take a holiday. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide and we'll replace stolen or destroyed items with brand new versions. Making sure every season is the season of giving. Just another way we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs to order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
The moment they hand over the keys, the day a house becomes a home, the feeling when your dream becomes a reality. These are the moments you'll remember forever. At People's Bank, our difference is providing you financial peace of mind and confidence. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. We know your family and understand your story. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Tonight's sporting event is brought to you in part by Integrity Auto Sales, located at 1025 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Looking for a hot buy on a new car? To warm up your winter, give Integrity Auto a call at 330-308-9378, where every sale is made with integrity. Mention this ad and receive a $100 gas card with any sale. Bag Sports Pub, located at 136 East Main Street in Sugar Creek. Next time you're in the Sugar Creek area, be sure to check out Bag Sports Pub, where good friends, food, and spirits come together. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe, located at 222 Logan Street in Denison, serving the tastiest homemade food around with daily specials and to die for desserts. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe. Come for lunch and leave as a friend. Peter's Tire and Auto Service, located at 135 North Water Street in downtown Uhrichsville. Peter's Tire and Auto is a full-service shop offering a wide range of automotive services and is a certified Napa Auto Care Center.
And back on the Ferris Financial pregame show with head coach Chad Spurgeon of the New Philadelphia Quakers. Chad, we started to talk a little bit, Jared and I, about your team being a little bit experienced, but you're getting some games under your belt.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we're a little young. We know that, but you know the good thing about that is we get better every day, every practice, every game. So we're looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, it's a lot different situation than you've had the last 2 or 3 years.
Oh, absolutely. Faces have changed, and frankly, the style of play has to kind of accommodate that. We lost a lot of size, a lot of strength, and a lot of experience, and those 3 things are good in basketball, it turns out. So we're rebuilding that, you know, and kids coming with great attitudes, and we have a lot of talent. The one thing I'll say, it's not for lack of talent. We're not quite strong enough yet to be real good, but you know, I'm pretty resolved that we're going to get there again.
When you look at Zanesville, always a top team. They've got some returning players, a really solid basketball team.
Yeah, the Bokoot kid's kind of a stud. You know, he was player of the year last year in the league, and you know, you look around the league, he is the best looking kid in the league, and very bright player, very skilled. You know, he's going to be a challenge for us, and you know, we're going to throw our next stud out there. We're going to put a sophomore on him, and you know, if nothing else, gain experience. Hopefully he'll stop and give us a chance to win tonight.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Chad Spurgeon of the New Philadelphia Quakers. That's been the Ferris Financial pregame show. We'll come back with the Ferris Financial tip-off in a moment, right here on TV2 Sports.
If a child walks into our bank every month and deposits $1 a day into their savings account, it'll make a real difference in their wallet when they grow up. Interest on savings that compounds into money earning more money on more money over time really adds up. Save with us and watch your money grow, right alongside of your child or grandchild.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
My name is Danielle. I'm a 2000 graduate from Buckeye Career Center Health Occupation Program, which helped me get my job here at Union Hospital on the pediatric floor as a registered nurse.
We are Buckeye Career Center graduates.
Buckeye Career Center helped my family get the training and education they needed to start our careers.
We're Buckeye Career Center graduates.
I'm Rod. Upon graduation at Buckeye Career Center, they helped me find a job.
Adults who return to Buckeye Career Center to continue their education usually have one goal in mind. They want the opportunity for a better job. The fact is, adult education programs at Buckeye Career Center are less expensive and provide greater opportunities for job placement following graduation. It's your future. Get the facts. Buckeye Career Center. We put people to work. Find out more about your future at buckeyecareercenter.org.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
Government officials, business leaders, volunteers, and much more. You'll hear it all here on TV2 Profiles, exclusively on TV2. Hi, I'm your host, Cheyenne Carroll, and join me as I interview the Tuscarawas Valley's leading women. You can visit WJERTV2.com for show episodes and details.
And back at New Philadelphia High School as we get ready for the start of our ball game between Zanesville and New Philadelphia. It's time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by Jill Barker, a local family optometry practice with offices in Dover and Gaddis. Dr. Barker takes great pride in the individual care and attention provided to all of her patients. For quality eye care and a great-looking pair of glasses, please contact Jill Barker at 330-364-6941 in Dover or 740-942-4433 in Gaddis. Thanks for choosing Dr. Jill Barker as the Times Reporter Reader's Choice for Favorite Eye Doctor 2014. So let's talk about the game. You know, we've talked about experience. We talked about the youth. Certainly that is going to play a big role here.
Oh, it sure is. I mean, but the advantage Philly has their youth is their home. They're familiar with the settings. Obviously, they've got more fans here, so that will help. But with any youth, the turnovers, the mental part of it is just natural. It's just, can Zanesville take advantage of those mistakes quickly, get the crowd out of it, and maybe get New Philly back on their heels.
All right, those keys to the game brought to you by Dr. Jill Barker, optometrist, a local family optometry practice with offices in Dover and Cadiz. Our starting lineup tonight brought to you by your local nationwide insurance agents, Don Kemp, located at 2146 East High Avenue in New Philadelphia, and Doug Sofer, located at 435 West High Avenue, also in New Philly. If you're looking for home, car, health, or life insurance, give Don a call at 330-339-4211 or Doug a call at 330-339-4700. So let's take a look at the starting lineups in our game tonight between Zanesville and New Philadelphia. And first you see the New Philadelphia Quakers. They've got Xander Ricklick, Braden Young, Dylan Hagan, Michael Carl, and John Marshall inside for New Philadelphia. And for the Zanesville Blue Devils, and you see the big body inside, Malik Bocook, who was the player of the year in the ECOL last year, and he's got some solid players around him as well. And those are our starting lineups, brought to you by your local nationwide insurance agents, Don Kemp and Doug Sofer, both in New Philadelphia. Give Don a call at 330-339-4211 or Doug a call at 330-339-4700. Our injury report tonight brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. And for New Philadelphia, the injury of note is to Tyler Cox, who's still in a walking boot. Once he gets back healthy, certainly he is going to see some time for the Quakers. And that is our injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team. At Omni Orthopedics, with more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. And Omni also, our scoreboard sponsor. Certainly we're glad to have them on board for the basketball season. And we also have Ferris Financial with us for the pregame show and our opening tip-off, which is just moments away. You know, as we look at the ECOL, Jared, certainly you look at Dover, you look at Zanesville as probably two of the top teams that may be battling it out for the league title here at the end of the season.
Yes, and if you look after that, from the big schools to the small schools, it's just kind of a guessing game of who's going to fill in those spots. I think the small school division should be very competitive with those teams, you know, Claymont, Meadowbrook. But as far as the big school, it really is going to boil down to Zanesville, I believe, and Dover going forward. Dover's got a lot of experience. We saw them just take apart Cambridge last Tuesday night.
You know, it's also with some things we've seen recently about the IVC and the league status of the IVC, there could be some changes in the ECOL upcoming too. You know, there's a lot of moving parts, I think, for all of this before all this league reshuffling and reassignment comes to fruition.
Well, we do know that Claymont's one of the teams mentioned to move to the IVC. And obviously with Buckeye Trail possibly one, that makes a spot open to the south that could entice one of our southern ECOL members to join. So it is going to be interesting to see what happens here in the next few months with this.
And we are just about getting ready for the start of our ball game here between Zanesville and New Philadelphia. Our national anthem tonight brought to you by Jill Barker OD, a local family optometry practice with offices in Dover and Cadiz. Dr. Barker takes great pride in the individual care and attention provided to all of our patients. For quality eye care and a great-looking pair of glasses, please contact Jill Barker at 330-364-6941 in Dover or 740-942-4433 in Caddis. Thanks for choosing Dr. Jill Barker as the Times Reporter Reader's Choice for Favorite Eye Doctor 2014. Down to the floor for our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Bobby Wilshire.
And we are back. Ready to go for our ball game here between New Philadelphia and Zanesville. My first game of the year. You've already had a game, so you've seen a little bit of the action. Assess the basketball landscape for us here as far as boys basketball goes this season.
I'll tell you, Scott, it's like we talked a few minutes ago. I think in the area, Dover, as far as ECOL, head and shoulders above anyone in the ECOL, I really believe, even Zanesville, just because their experience. You look at the IVC, you've got the perennial powers, Highland, Garraway, but Central Catholic has a lot of pieces back too. So I think those three teams will be vying for the IVC title going forward. A lot of teams, similar abilities. I think we're going to see a lot of similar records. One night to the other, one could beat the other one, so I think a lot of similarities.
You know, one of the things I've seen too here tonight in New Philadelphia is the way the gym has kind of been reconfigured. They've pushed back a couple of the lower rows of the bleachers, put in some railing, created a little better atmosphere, I guess, for a basketball game here. It's kind of pushed the crowd back just a little bit, made it probably a little bit safer for everybody.
They sure have, and they've made a lot of nice changes. The flag now comes strolling down from the rafters during the national anthem, so got some new lights. So this is the first time I've been here since they've had all their renovation work done.
Scott Robinson and Jared Hall with you as we get ready for the ECOL matchup between New Philadelphia and Zanesville. And we certainly looking for some improvement as the season goes on for the Quakers. You know, Chad Spurgeon alluded to it. They're young. They're making progress every day. It's a fun group to work with. So, you know, I think he's going to put them out there, and let's see what they can do.
It's just going to be if they can stop the player of the year, or the former player of the year, since we're into the new year for Zanesville, if they can kind of keep him under control and keep Zanesville from getting off to a quick start.
Our tip-off tonight brought to you by Ferris Financial LLC. If you're looking for an effective financial coach, put Matt Ferris at Ferris Financial on your side by giving him a call at 330-321-1413. Quakers in their white home uniforms. Zanesville in a gray uniform trimmed in blue and white.
Looks like those might be some new uniforms for Zanesville. And we're
underway.
In action. Zanesville takes the tip. See how quick it takes them to score here, get a shot off.
Raymond Wilson had it. He's got it on the right side. They kick it back out to Underwood. They'll circle it around to Wilson. He'll take the long shot from outside. No good. Nice block out by the Quakers. And Ricklick comes away with it.
Good start for New Philly. Got the board here. They got a chance to get the first two.
We weren't sure if Raymond Wilson was going to start because of a head injury in his last game, but he comes out and opens up for the Blue Devils. Braden Young has it over to Hagan.
Zanesville in there man-to-man.
They find it Marshall. Marshall takes it strong to the hoop, and he's fouled inside.
Scott, for a young team, this is what New Philly has to do. Take some time off the clock, work for that high percentage shot. If they get into a track meet with Zanesville, it's over. So as much time you can take off, look for that easy layup or foul short on the first shot.
The Quakers looking to take an early lead here. Tomorrow night we'll have Dover and New Philadelphia girls action on TV2 as the second shot by Marshall is good.
Philly showing a little pressure here.
Wilson's got it there. Hagan comes out on him. Inside it goes to Bo Cook, and Bo Cook with the basket.
He's got a nice stroke there. Just fluid.
When you're probably the best player on the floor, you'd expect that.
Yes.
Hagan working up the right side against Wilson, brings it into the front court with the pass to Ricklick. Ricklick dribbles back out top, over to Young. Young trying to find Marshall inside down on the lower block, and the pass is thrown away.
Tell you, Zanesville guards just pushing New Philly farther and farther towards midcourt there, that possession.
6:29 to go here in the first quarter.
They started close, got in by the three-point line. Just the guards, just two guards able to push their penetration out.
Inside it goes. Bo Cook gets two more.
I'm thinking that move he's done a couple times.
I'm thinking a couple hundred, probably a couple thousand most likely.
And New Philly's got to deny him the basketball on the inside. I don't think he's a player you can play behind and even let him get the basketball.
Out top is Marshall. Marshall left side to Hagan. He'll fire the three. He's not afraid to take it. Marshall had the inside position, couldn't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds to Zanesville.
5:46 left on the clock. 4-0 Zanesville here. New Philly showing a little press here, little man here. Just kind of slows Zanesville down.
So Wilson is going to bring it up slowly here across half court. No hurry.
Bo Cook has position again there on the inside.
Hardwick has it to Underwood. They look inside to Bo Cook. Instead, outside, it'll be Walker with the shot. Saved by Zanesville, picked up by Hagan. Quakers on the run down the right side. Quick pass ahead to Young. He'll set for the three, and it's no good.
Quick outlet there. Zanesville on the attack. Bo Cook stripped.
Nice strip there by Young. And it remains Zanesville basketball with 5:08 to go here in the first quarter.
He might have been going for the shot of the game already, Scott.
Yeah, we got a shot of the game coming up here at some point. Shot, play, whatever we deem necessary. Wilson inside to Bo Cook. Outside it goes to Underwood. His shot no good. Michael Carl with a rebound.
Hagan drive midcourt.
Drops
nice
it down
speed.
low. Marshall for two. Marshall has all three of the Quaker points. It's 4-3 Zanesville. The shot by Hardwick, no good. Nice rebound by Bo Cook. Wilson gets it on after the tip by the Quakers. Bo Cook out to Wilson. Down low, Walker turns, right-hand shot, no good. Carl, another rebound. Quakers doing a nice job blocking out, Jared.
They are, and they've done a good job. Zanesville's a little cold here. Just see if they can take some advantage there here on this end of the floor. 4-3, slowing it down.
Carl out top, gives it to Ricklick. Halfway through the first quarter.
New Philly's already taken off 25 seconds this possession, Scott.
They're
And they
spreading
really
out
haven't
the
set
floor.
anything up yet.
And this really is smart on their part. They want to shorten the game.
Yep.
They figure that's their best chance to win, and if they can be patient enough and they can handle the ball well enough. Drops it down low. Carl rolls it off the front edge. Marshall, the rebound, stick back for 2.
First lead of the game for the Quakers, 5-4.
Marshall having a nice game inside. Bo Cook to Wilson. Guarded by Hagan. Tried to rub off Hagan. Hagan with good defense. Out top to Underwood. Over to Hardwick. Now to Wilson out top. 5-4. New Philly with the lead. And just a little flip by Bo Cook.
It's actually Bo Cook 6, New Philly 5.
Well, it's Bo Cook versus Marshall at this point. Yeah.
Looks like Zanesville's going to have the first substitutions here. This is good strategy by Coach Spurgeon. Spread them out a little bit. Trying to get some penetration, some one-on-one inside play.
Marshall drops it down low to Carl, and he'll just put it up and in with a right hand from the left side. Nice interior pass there by the Quakers. Wilson pulls up 3. No good. Long rebound out to Hagan. Zanesville's back. They've got 4 back. Quakers finally even it up. Hagan uses the outside screen. That shot's going to be short. And Wilson dribbles past Walker, and it's Hagan that's going to pick up the foul.
And Scott, I don't know if the three-pointer is really part of Zanesville's strategy, but they are 0 for 4. And they seem to have a little height and strength advantage inside. Why they're not trying to pound it in a little more here.
Wilson with it. They'll bring it over to Chambers. Chambers has got it. In the corner to Derek Grandstaff. Grandstaff in the lane. Grandstaff out to Wilson. 15-foot jumper. Not enough on it. The pass down low, knocked away by Marshall. Young has it, flips it to Hagan, and the Quakers on offense here, leading 7-6 with 1:37 to go in the first quarter.
New Philly doing a little bit of Princeton here.
You can't make those kind of mental mistakes. Bo Cook's got it. Bo Cook's going to elevate. And that is no good. Marshall a rebound. He's been dominant here in this first quarter.
He has been. New Philly has got to be pleased with what's transpired so far.
You can certainly see they're going to take their time here if they can.
Possibility of holding for one here.
Very seldom do you see a team hold it in high school for over a minute. That's going to be tough. With Zanesville
it looks like
still trying
Zanesville's
to guard
content
him.
to let him just not get beaten, just let him dribble around.
Oh, you and I are okay with that.
Yep, it's been pretty fast-paced here first quarter.
40 seconds to go here in the quarter. Hagan the pass over to Young. Young to Ricklick. You can just see they're going to jump the pass out front with 23 seconds to go. Zanesville's a wily veteran team. Quakers doing a great job, though, holding on to the basketball.
Down to 10, got to get something going towards the basket.
Carl to Ricklick. Ricklick dropped it down low. Zanesville couldn't hang on to it. It'll stay with the Quakers.
Not so sure New Philly didn't get away with the shove there at the play. It looked like Grindstaff had the ball for Zanesville.
So 3.6 seconds to go here in the quarter.
If there's a screen, watch the rollback here. If they're
bounce pass to Carl. Carl puts up the shot, no good, tipped out. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-6, New Philadelphia leading Zanesville. We'll come back with second quarter action in a moment. Stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs to order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
The moment they hand over the keys, the day a house becomes a home, the feeling when your dream becomes a reality. These are the moments you'll remember forever. At People's Bank, our difference is providing you financial peace of mind and confidence. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. We know your family and understand your story. People's Bank, working together, building success.
At the start of the second quarter, New Philadelphia leading Zanesville 7-6. It's time now for our first quarter recap, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. First quarter, really, John Marshall doing a nice job for New Philadelphia with 5 points. Bo Cook for Zanesville with all 6 of their markers. And that is our first quarter recap, brought to you by People's Bank, located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering convenient online banking, working together, building success.
And if you're putting a check in the team category, it would be New Philly. Their strategy has worked. Have the 1-point lead, taking lots of time off the clock, force Zanesville to play some defense, not get up and down with them.
Carl tries the backdoor pass. And Young couldn't get to it, but it was kicked out by Zanesville.
And I think if you're Zanesville, this would be a good preview of what you're going to see when you go against Dover, because they're going to work the clock. But their difference is in Philly, they have some experienced players. Nice inside feed.
Young forces the shot up and gets 2. And it's 9-6 New Philly. So the Quakers leading it by 3. And on the side, the Quakers will defend against the inbounds pass of Zanesville. John Marshall returns back in the lineup. Chase Steele came in at the break to team up with Ricklick, Hagan, and Young. As that shot a little short. Marshall takes it to the hoop. The head fake, the shot, in and out. So the Quakers maybe a little impatient that time. as Chambers loses it out of bounds. I tell you, Zanesville does not look like the experienced team we thought we were going to see right at this point.
They don't. I mean, they just seem like they're out of sync in offense. It looks like, and I don't know this because we don't see them enough, that the wrong player is shooting the ball at the wrong time for them.
Drops inside,
Timely.
and 2 for Young. Unintentional, but it ends in 2 for the Quakers.
Because it just looks, if you watch away from the ball, their inside players seem to have good position on the Quakers, and they're just not getting it. They're settling for some jump shots there.
And that's going to be a foul on Zanesville. I think that's Grandstaff maybe. So the Quakers will have the basketball.
And I think if you'd have told Coach Aaron Holt with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter, you've had 6 points, he would probably be a little surprised.
He would not be too happy. He's probably not happy right now as the Quakers up by 5. My guess is you're going to see Zanesville tighten it up defensively here and really start to put the clamps on the Quakers. Bo Cook out on Carl. Inside to Hagan. He's got to back it out to Young. Young fakes the shot. They'll reverse it back out to Hagan out top. 5:41 to go here, first half. Coming up at halftime, our Bell Stores halftime report and our Vasco Group halftime adjustment. Young over to Ricklick.
Rebound by Bo Cook.
The outlet pass to Hardwick. Hardwick drops it down low to Walker for 2.
And 11-8 here. 5:06 to go already, second quarter.
So New Philadelphia playing its game plan to perfection.
Just running some of the Princeton sets here.
Marshall pops out between the circles. Over to Carl on the wing. Dangerous pass there. Hagan able to recover it to Young. Young's going to fire the 3, and a foul on Marshall.
I think that's the first one, Scott, has seen where it looked like New Philly just kind of rushed their shot. And Marshall out of position there on the foul. Just back off, just let him go. So
Young's a good three-point shooter. That time
just seemed like somebody was in his way.
Yeah.
And if you're going to beat a team like Zanesville with a young team, you've got to take advantage of every opportunity you can and be patient here.
Bo Cook at the free throw line. The shot good. Can't let him open like that. He's got 8 of the 10 points for the Blue Devils. Zanesville back within 1. And it'll stay with the Quakers halfway through this second quarter. Coming up tomorrow night on TV2 Sports, we'll have the Dover New Philadelphia girls game. And then on Friday, we'll have New Philadelphia at Dover in boys high school basketball action. Busy week for TV2 Sports.
And Dover's hosting both this first round matchup, which usually it's flipped.
Yeah, usually it's flipped. Quakers being patient. Marshall inside, rolls. That shot no good, and then got a little aggressive, and he'll get a second foul and probably end up on the bench soon. They're going to let him in with 2 fouls. Well, you've got to figure they're really going to try and work the ball around now.
Yes, sir. And it's hard to replace one great scorer, but when you're New Philly trying to replace 2, it's pretty tough at the start of a season.
Wilson to Underwood inside, and that's going to be foul 3 on Marshall. And that is trouble for the Quakers. Carl quickly back in. Boy, you got Carl's the only one with any height there for the Quakers. And that's going to be tough to match up now against Zanesville with 3:27 to go here in the first half. Bo Cook, inside pass, no good. And over the back is Walker as Young had the inside position.
Zanesville's missed a lot of bunnies.
How's
tonight.
Zanesville? So they just called it out of bounds then? Wow, okay. I thought that was a foul inside, but it went off the Quakers.
Long triple there, good.
Nice shot by Chambers.
13-11 Devils. Zanesville's methodically taking the lead here.
Quakers have gotten a little out of the rhythm. They started out working that offense very patiently, and I think they've hurried themselves just a little bit.
And this is where you got to be careful.
Steele's got it. Out to Ricklick. Over to Young. And you look around the court here and turnover on the Quakers. Carl got it back, fires it ahead. Ricklick's got it. And out to Steele, no good. Bo Cook controls the boards. Chambers down at the other end, looks to the crossover, kicks it back out to Underwood. The drive and the pass out of bounds. Nice catch here by Chad Spurgeon.
That looks like Zanesville wants to get up and down if they can.
I'm sure they do not like the pace that the Quakers want to play at.
No.
But it really is a way that Chad Spurgeon can help keep his team in this game.
I just don't know who in the ECOL would want to play fast with Zanesville of all the teams.
So the Quakers head into this four corners again with 2:02 to go in the first half.
Trailing by 2, seeing if, boy, like you said, it's tough for a lot of teams to hold it for a minute. They're going to attempt here for 2:22 to hold the basketball.
Young dribbles from one side to the other. Now Young in trouble. Gets it away to Steele. Certainly you want it in the hands of Young and Hagan out front most likely. Two of the more experienced players. Ricklick. Over to Young. Young dribbles inside. Out to Steele.
I would think at this point you haven't tried to shoot it yet. They're surely playing it for one, Scott. I mean, this would kind of be ill-advised now if somebody just
fired one up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they're open. I mean, wide open, or they've got a straight shot to the basket. Give the Quakers credit for being patient. I'm just a little surprised Zanesville hasn't been a little more aggressive.
Right. Just kind of letting them do.
And the Quakers got impatient, and it's going to cost them.
So they shaved off roughly 2 minutes and settled for a contested drive. Probably not what the New Philly coaching staff was hoping for there, especially if Zanesville gets a bucket here.
So Chambers working out front against Ricklick. Wilson's got it on the wing. Chambers over to Wilson. And now Bo Cook's got it. Down to 8 seconds, 7 seconds. They'll let him work one-on-one against Carl. He'll pull up, takes the long shot, no good. Wilson with the rebound, follow, no good. And at halftime, it's 13-11. Zanesville leading New Philadelphia. We'll come back with our Bell Stores halftime report, and we'll take a look at our Vasco Group halftime adjustment. All coming up in just a moment right here on TV2 Sports.
My name is Danielle. I'm a 2000 graduate from Buckeye Career Center Health Occupation Program, which helped me get my job here at Union Hospital on the pediatric floor as a registered nurse.
We are Buckeye Career Center graduates.
Buckeye Career Center helped my family get the training and education they needed to start our careers.
We're Buckeye Career Center graduates.
I'm Rod. Upon graduation at Buckeye Career Center, they helped me find a job.
Adults who return to Buckeye Career Center to continue their education usually have one goal in mind. They want the opportunity for a better job. The fact is, adult education programs at Buckeye Career Center are less expensive and provide greater opportunities for job placement following graduation. It's your future. Get the facts. Buckeye Career Center. We put people to work. Find out more about your future at buckeyecareercenter.org.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy, philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents, the foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
I'd like to order the Bethlehem drive-thru experience, please.
Oh, okay. I think you're talking about the drive-thru Bethlehem experience at the Rush Community Church of the Nazarene, hosted by the Rush Youth Group. Why don't you pull around to the first window so I can tell you more about it?
Okay.
Hi, I think you're a little confused about the drive-thru thing. You kind of are at the wrong drive-thru. What you do at the Bethlehem tour is you drive through to different stations of the Christmas story. At the tour, there will be refreshments, live actors, live animals, and music. Bring your whole family.
When is it?
It is Sunday, December 21st at 5:30 to 7. Come whenever you want.
Where is it at?
All you have to do to start the tour is you enter the church parking lot on Blizzard Ridge Road, and then you finish at the Rush School.
Oh.
In the nation, misfortune doesn't take a holiday. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide and we'll replace stolen or destroyed items with brand new versions. Making sure every season is the season of giving. Just another way we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
As the area's leader in direct-to-garment printing, you won't be surprised by Dennison T-Shirt Graphics' huge range of services: screen printing, banners, engraving, graphic design, and embroidery. They offer just about anything you can imagine, like shirts, mugs, hats, plaques, trophies, and more. They're located right here in New Philadelphia on the south side and on the web at DennisonT-shirt.com.
Government officials, business leaders, volunteers, and much more. You'll hear it all here on TV2 Profiles, exclusively on TV2. Hi, I'm your host, Cheyenne Carroll, and join me as I interview the Tuscarawas Valley's leading women. You can visit WJERTV2.com for show episodes and details.
And back at halftime at New Philadelphia High School, the Zanesville Blue Devils leading the New Philadelphia Quakers 13-11. Our halftime report's brought to you by Bell Stores, with 4 convenient locations to better serve you in Dover, Bolivar, New Philadelphia, and Strasburg. Stop in at your local convenient Bell Store and make sure your family's running on full for the second half. So let's talk about the first half of action. New Philadelphia had a great game plan and basically carried it out to perfection.
They did. The only mistake they made, Scott, was right there towards the end of the half. They shaved off 2 minutes of the clock and then went in for sort of a contested drive to the basket where they could have just held it and to see what happened. So other than that, they've stuck to the plan, and Zanesville's kind of been content to just let New Philly dribble around up top. Really haven't put a lot of ball pressure on them. So interesting to see what Zanesville does in the second half, if and if New Philly can handle the ball if Zanesville turns up the defensive pressure.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers here from our first half of action. And, boy, the shooting wasn't too good on either side.
No, one at 35, one at 32. I mean, Zanesville hasn't been in the line yet, which has definitely benefited the Quakers. Rebounding pretty even. New Philly only 5 turnovers, which is exceptionally good for a young team. Zanesville has had some turnovers, but as fast as they want to play, they probably 10 to 15 a game playing fast. So really, if you're looking down through there, New Philly has to be pleased. If you're Zanesville, you're just kind of wondering what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm sure. No doubt about that. So our halftime report brought to you by Bell Stores, with 4 convenient locations to better serve you in Dover, Bolivar, New Philadelphia, and Strasburg. Stop in at your local convenient Bell Store and make sure your family is running on full for the second half. Our halftime adjustment brought to you by the Vasco Group, a full-service asphalt paving and maintenance company. Vasco also specializes in the construction of artificial turf fields, running tracks, and tennis courts. For more information on the Vasco Group, visit their website at www.thevascogroup.com. So what are the Quakers going to have to do here as we look at the second half of action?
I just think keep to their game plan. Don't get taken out. Don't decide all of a sudden it's, I got to take some forced shots. Just keep with the plan. You're only down 2. And Zanesville has the ball to start this quarter. Okay, play some good D and just work the ball around. I think, and if you're Zanesville, the plan is you've got to speed New Philly up.
All right, that's a halftime adjustment brought to you by the Vasco Group, a full-service asphalt paving and maintenance company. Vasco also specializes in the construction of artificial turf fields, running tracks, and tennis courts. For more information on the Vasco Group, visit their website at www.thevascogroup.com. And the start of our second half is brought to you by Ferris Financial LLC. If you're looking for an effective financial coach, put Matt Ferris at Ferris Financial on your sideline by giving him a call at 330-321-1413. You can already see the pace is picking up for Zanesville as Bo Cook with 2. He's got 10, and now they're going to put some pressure on.
Yep, pick up full court man here. But New Philly has an experienced player bringing it up, Hagan, who's been in some big games for them. So the pressure shouldn't bother him.
Big story here is Marshall playing with 3 fouls. They set the screen for Hagan for 3. Got it. 15-14. Zanesville leading New Philadelphia.
It's a little bit of a quick strike there for New Philly.
So the Zanesville Blue Devils get the follow there by Underwood, and he'll go to the line.
And these are the first free throw of the night.
A foul on Young, his first. Underwood's free throw is good. He's got a three-point play, and it is 18-14, and suddenly Zanesville starting to look like the Zanesville we expected.
Right, getting a little breathing room, got it up 4 here. Now see if New Philly can stay patient here.
I'm sure the coach Aaron Holt told him, hey, we need to pick up this intensity in the second half. We don't want to mess around here. Marshall with the offensive foul, that's his 4th.
There's been more, I think, up and down in these first minute 10 than last 5 minutes of the second quarter there.
Quakers just need to remain patient, and they simply aren't. So 18-14, Zanesville leading New Philadelphia. Wilson to the hoop for 2. Nice little drive, didn't do anything fancy, just kept driving in, and the Quakers really never tried to stop him.
And Zanesville's 3 for 3 out of the gate with all their shots inside going towards the basket. So I'm thinking that was some discussion Coach Aaron Holt had at the half.
Well, you can almost sense Quakers may need a timeout here soon. They're down by 6. If they don't get a good possession here. Hagan to Carl. Steal to Ricklick. Back out top to Carl. Young's got it here on the wing. To Ricklick, left side it goes to Steele, back out to Ricklick. They drop it inside. Carl, shot rejected, and we get a foul on Walker.
And it wasn't on the block, it was on the guy standing beside him.
So Walker with his first foul. Carl will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Michael Carl with a basket in the first half. Scott Robinson and Jared Hall with you from New Philadelphia High School. First shot, no good. Boy, you got to make your free throws in a game like this. You just have to.
Yep. Anytime you're behind, and especially in this one when it's just a slow paced and you're going to have trouble putting some points on the board.
Second shot is good by Carl. And the Quakers going to take a timeout here.
Also, take a full.
Don't forget, too, our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages.
I would say one huddle, your halftime adjustments have worked out perfectly. The other one, what are we going to do now? We've fallen down by 5. Can't really run the Princeton sets and chew up clock. We've got to figure out a way to get some players in position where they can score makeable shots.
Well, you know, they've got arguably right now their best offensive player saddled with 4 fouls and on the bench.
And that makes it more difficult. And I just don't see them as being a 3-point shooting juggernaut. I mean, Hagen just hit one, but I just don't know that that's going to be their bread and butter here going forward throughout the season.
5:50 to go here in the third quarter. Tell you what looks great in the Quaker Gym, new scoreboards. It's just really a complete makeover of the gymnasium here. So some pressure here by the Quakers. See how Zanesville responds. And they easily get it across the timeline. Underwood to Bo Cook. Outside it goes to Hardwick. He'll fire the 3. And just that quickly.
4 for 4 out of the gate.
4 for 4.
And it's ballooned quickly to 8 here, 23-15.
Yeah, the Quakers are in a vulnerable spot right now. It just seems like Zanesville has really decided to, I guess for lack of a better term, start to play.
Yes.
Quakers with the basketball. Carl on the wing to Steele. Poked away, and then Quakers get it back. Hagen, long bomb 3. I'm not sure that's exactly what they want. Hardwick misses everything. The pass inside, tipped away by the Quakers. Carl fires it ahead to Hagen. I'm not sure how they got over and back on that. Boy, I didn't even think that was
I didn't either.
And either way, it's turnover. It'll be Zanesville basketball. Quakers attempt to plead their case, but to no avail. Walker's got it down low to Bo Cook. And the foul. If this was a college football playoff game, there wouldn't be many style points for Zanesville right now.
No. They're just grinding it out, methodically, slowly starting to pull away here.
And the free throw is no good. Second shot is good.
Zanesville still keeping the press on.
Hagen into the front court. Outside it goes to Ricklick for 3. So the lead back down to 9.
Or 6 rather, 24-18.
6, yep, 24-18.
Nice feed inside and a foul. I just think Zanesville, everything they have got in this half is going towards the basket other than their one long one. They've just made a conscious effort.
We've had as many fouls already as we did on the entire first half.
And Zanesville's already shot 6 free throws.
Walker hits, he's got 3. 25-18. Second free throw is good. So the Quakers will have it against some pressure of Zanesville. Hagan's going to have his hands full trying to get it down the floor against Underwood. Underwood, a solid defensive player. They kick it out. Ricklick again for 3. No good. Bo Cook. The lead pass out to Grandstaff. A little too much of a showboat there. Hardwick couldn't hang on to it. And it's a turnover on Zanesville.
And that's Zanesville's first turnover here of the second half.
Zanesville leading it by 8. I think we both would agree that New Philadelphia's done a nice job to keep within, reasonable distance here of the lead. They only trail by 8.
Zanesville's defensive pressure out front just seems a little better this half.
Yeah, they certainly have tightened it up, and you can sense they're a little more aggressive. The tempo is picked up. They're going to try and force the Quakers to play a lot faster. Right now, New Philadelphia, though, doing a nice job handling the basketball. And a timeout, New Philadelphia. 30-second timeout.
That's a 30-second timeout.
I just think those are 2 smart timeouts by Coach Spurs. I mean, can't wait till you're down 10 or 15. You might as well use them here. Just seemed like there was a little bit of confusion on the offensive end here for the Quakers.
Don't forget, too, the WJER and TV2 want you to check out our website, WJERTV2.com. You know, it's where everything is local, and you can catch all of our exciting high school basketball and wrestling replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Check it out, WJERTV2.com. So we've got more basketball action coming up on Wednesday night. We have New Philadelphia Dover in girls high school basketball action. Then Friday night, New Philly travels to Dover for boys action. Next Tuesday, our last game before Christmas, we'll have Highland at Garraway in boys action. So we've got a number of games coming up, partner, here. They're going to be pretty good.
I'm looking forward to that one next Tuesday night.
I think that's going to be a dandy. That always is a battle. Hagan, long 3, no good. Bo Cook the rebound. The outlet pass to Wilson. Wilson on the run, 3-on-3, kicks it out. Chambers is there for the 3-point shot, no good. And Underwood grabbed the rebound. We'll have a foul on the Quakers.
Scott, New Philly has launched 6 3-pointers this quarter and just connected on 2.
Their patience has worn thin, apparently.
Yeah.
Marshall back in with 4 fouls. You know, at this point, why save them? As that 3-pointer is good by Underwood.
And that's Zanesville's second here of the quarter, raise it back to 11, 29-18 here.
So 2:47 to go, third quarter. Quakers with 5 team fouls, Zanesville with 1. Marshall's got it, top of the circle. Walker comes out on him, and ball's deflected out. Ricklick will inbound from the far side. Walker returns for Zanesville. And Jared, you mentioned too that a couple of Zanesville players transferred to John Glenn.
They lost a couple of their juniors that were pretty successful on the JV team, and John Glenn had good 6 kids coming back, and
nice
from my understanding, these couple players have just added to John Glenn's depth, so that should be a great matchup when Dover and John Glenn get together there in early February. I would think there would be 2 of the premier teams for Division II here in the East District.
Walker at the elbow, in and out, rebound to Young. The outlet to Hagan with 1:49 to go, third quarter. Hagan with the shuffle between the legs to Carl to Ricklick. Ricklick slips, gets it to Hagan. Hagan in the lane, nowhere to go. And now Ricklick's got it. Quakers are just having a hard time deciding if they want to be patient or they want to run with Zanesville.
Right, and Marshall's unsure what to do with the fouls. He doesn't know whether to post up when he was down low. Just some.
Hagan for three. Ricklick's got the rebound to Marshall.
And 1:02 left here, and Philly's going to reset.
Yeah, Quakers, I think at this point they should try and go into the fourth quarter, maybe down no more than 7. If they can hang on to it, maybe hit a shot before the buzzer.
They can just stay pat, picked up the dribble up top.
That's fortunate to get away with that. I don't know if you want your big guy out there trying to dribble out, above the foul area. Zanesville's just going to stay back with 29 seconds to go. Let the Quakers run the clock down.
And New Philly's going to get the ball to start the fourth, so this would be, they could get something here, cut it to 7, possibly 6.
Zanesville shuffling their defensive look. Stolen away by Zanesville. Chambers has got it. Bounce pass down low. Underwood, the turnaround. In and out. The follow at the buzzer by Bo Cook is no good. And it's 29-20. At the end of 3, Zanesville leading New Philadelphia. We'll come back with fourth quarter action in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
The moment they hand over the keys, the day a house becomes a home, the feeling when your dream becomes a reality. These are the moments you'll remember forever. At People's Bank, our difference is providing you financial peace of mind and confidence. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. We know your family and understand your story. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, New Comerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
It's all about you. It's all about you.
The more we know you and your financial goals, the more easily we can help you achieve them. Talk to us. Find out why so many of your neighbors come by and talk with our trained loan officers. Around here, it's all about you. First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
Tonight's sporting event is brought to you in part by Integrity Auto Sales, located at 1025 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Looking for a hot buy on a new car? To warm up your winter, give Integrity Auto a call at 330-308-9378, where every sale is made with integrity. Mention this ad and receive a $100 gas card with any sale. Bag Sports Pub, located at 136 East Main Street in Sugar Creek. Next time you're in the Sugar Creek area, be sure to check out Bag Sports Pub, where good friends, food, and spirits come together. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe, located at 222 Logan Street in Denison. Serving the tastiest homemade food around with daily specials and to die for desserts. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe. Come for lunch and leave as a friend. Peter's Tire and Auto Service, located at 135 North Water Street in downtown Uhrichsville. Peter's Tire and Auto is a full-service shop offering a wide range of automotive services and is a certified Napa Auto Care Center.
And we're back at New Philadelphia High School. It's time now for our third quarter checkup, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. And really, Jared, what you have to say is Zanesville decided to turn up the heat a little bit. They turned a 2-point lead at the half, and now they're out to a 9-point lead, so they really cranked it up.
And it's all what they were doing offensively. First half, they were settling for some jumpers, 15, 18-footers. Start of the second half, they were going towards the basket using their size and their player of the year.
That's our third quarter recap, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. And the Quakers remaining patient here. I think Chad Spurgeon has to take a timeout every time he thinks they're getting a little out of sync to remind them, hey, fellas, we got to get back to the game plan.
Yep. There's
Young
a nice
in the
drive
lane,
and
knocked away or get a foul.
I think so, too, because young teams, they get excited. They hit one. They run down the next possession, get a stop, come down again, want to shoot it up quick.
So Braden Young at the line, shooting 2. He's got 4 points, make it 5. Coming up following our game, we'll have our Bell Stores game wrap-up, and we'll also have our player of the game brought to you by our local McDonald's. Scott Robinson and Jared Hall with you from the Quaker Gymnasium as Young hits the second free throw. He's got 6. 29-22. New Philadelphia hanging in there.
Wondering if Zanesville will try to hold it a little bit here. Oh, think they're going to go on the, almost an and one. Obviously that answered that question.
Well, Wilson with the strong drive. They set the play up for him. He took it right straight to the hoop, got the foul. And that foul is on Hagan, his second. Team foul number 6 on the Quakers. And the free throw is short. Neither team has really lit it up from the free throw line.
No, and Wilson has kind of struggled for Zanesville tonight. He just had a couple air balls there in the first half.
I wonder if the injury from the other night where he, I think it was almost like a concussion-type injury, if that maybe isn't a little bit of a factor. And who knows how much he got to practice this week. 30-22. The Quakers, though, with the basketball. Carl has it slip out of his hands. Hagan gets it back. Hagan into the lane with the right hand off the glass too hard. They crash the boards. Zanesville comes away with it. The lead pass tipped around. Carl comes away with it, and Wilson is going to be called with the foul. .6:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jared Hall and Scott Robinson with you from New Philadelphia High School. As the Quakers hanging in there, trailing by 8. Hagan to the hoop, has it knocked away. It'll stay with New Philly.
He's one of the few Quakers that seem confident when he makes his move to the basket, that he knows what he's doing. He's got a plan.
Young, the bounce pass into Ricklick. They'll go down low to Marshall. Marshall turns, tried to drop it off down low. Young, strong to the hoop, gets his own rebound, stripped away. Zanesville comes out of there with it. And Zanesville's going to take a timeout, but they're going to keep possession of the basketball. So a quick 30-second timeout to keep the possession. And in a game like this, that's somewhat critical.
That is, it's only 8 points and still 6:21 to go here. So you want to keep that working margin if you're Zanesville between 8 and 12 here as we roll through the fourth quarter. New Philly needs stops, and on the other end they've got to get a point somewhere, whether it's a free throw, something going to the basket. Try to get it to Marshall. He's been pretty much silenced. Once he got that foul, he just kind of seemed to be apprehensive here. And with 4 fouls, you can't save him, so he might as well play hard. And
yeah, I mean, that's just it. Given the fact he's got 4 fouls and they have been able to stay competitive, you got to give your hats off to the Quakers here for staying in this one, a game that we thought might not be this close.
Yep.
Wilson all the way to the hoop, rolls off the front of the rim. Bo Cook loses it. Wilson gets it back. And then Young ends up with it. Hagan, the dribble drive, gives it up to Young. Young in the lane, stripped away. Zanesville gets it back. Wilson turns, faces the basket. The left-hand pass to Hardwick. Hardwick with Ricklick on him. Brings it out to the wing. Cross court over to Underwood. Underwood out top. Underwood works against Young. Inside it goes. A shot no good. And it's out of bounds to the Quakers. So New Philly battling away.
Zanesville hadn't been able to find it from field goal range here.
All right, now Zanesville's probably looking at their lowest offensive outing of the season so far.
Yes, or possibly in a few seasons here. To have 30 with 5 minutes to go. The only thing on their favor is the clock. That
Ricklick at the elbow to Young. Quakers just have to keep their floor spacing. That's the critical part of running this weave and the 4 corners. They've got to stay spread out enough so that you can shake loose to get their pass. Hagan fires a 3, in and out, and a little shove inside there on Underwood.
Nobody's really lighting it up here to start the fourth quarter here.
4th foul on Zanesville. Next foul on the Quakers will put them in the 1-on-1. Stolen away by Zanesville. The pass ahead to Wilson. 3-on-2. Inside pass to Wilson. He'll dribble back out of trouble with 4:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Quakers trailing it by 8. Reverse layup by Bo Cook, no good. Marshall had it, and it was nearly stolen away. Wilson stepped on the end line after a battle with Marshall, and the Quakers will get the basketball.
What was it at the end of the third? Was it?
It was 29-20.
So we. Not
2-1.
Much of an offensive juggernaut here, and halfway through the fourth almost.
Hagan out to Young for 3. Got it! Quakers will take a timeout. Now let me tell you that our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages.
So New Philly right back in it, cut it to 5 here.
Young with 9 points, leading the stat sheet. Marshall came on early. He's got 7, though. He's played most of the second half with 4 fouls.
Zanesville with just 1 free throw in almost 4 minutes of action. I don't think I ever remember them shooting so poorly here going forward. So we'll see what New Philly can do here.
Well, that 3-pointer drew them back within 5 at 30-25. And you know what? It's not within the. this is possible. Quakers still come out with a win tonight.
Oh, yeah, because Zanesville hasn't shot the free throw very well and get a couple misses on the line, hit a couple threes.
If it comes down late, though, the Quakers down to 2 timeouts.
Think. See what New Philly showing a little pressure here. See, those are fouls. If you're New Philly, you don't want to foul 93 feet away from the basket.
Underwood is going to bring it into the front court against Young. On the wing, they've got to look inside for Bo Cook. I think they've just got to find him. There he is and gets the 2.
1 for 6 from the field here.
They've just gone away from that. As Hagan down at the other end tried to hurry it. Zanesville got the rebound off the miss. Inside, Bo Cook with the left hand. Marshall the rebound. Quakers need to be patient, but yet they're going to have to push it just a little bit as they're down by 7.
And I don't think it's desperation to just start shooting threes.
That's about the only opportunity they've had, though, because Zanesville's done a pretty good job inside trying to cover up the Quaker big men. Backdoor pass to Hagan, turn, spin, shot, no good. Boy, that's an opportunity. When you get in the paint like that with a wide open shot, you've got to make those at this stage.
Zanesville looks like they're going to take a timeout here. Full.
So that'll give us time to tell you that coming up following our game, we'll have our Bell Stores halftime report, our game wrap up. It's early, right?
It is. It's early. It's early.
This is our exhibition game, I guess. We also have our McDonald's player of the game. And we also don't want you to forget about the WJERTV2.com website, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football. Well, I guess should say basketball.
We'll be well chiseled by next
wrestling.
Tuesday.
Yeah. You can watch the basketball and wrestling replays on TV too. That's all.
Well, you can watch old football too.
WJRTV2.com. Yeah, there's games on all the time.
Yep, there's something
Just
on.
Tune
you
in,
can
watch
find
Channel
it.
2.
Yep.
We're the clear choice.
Yeah, really the only choice, right? To hear us.
3:16 to play here in the fourth quarter. 32-25, 7-point lead for Zanesville. And I'll tell you what, the Quakers have come out and I think really done a pretty good job of executing what I believe to be their game plan of just slowing down the game.
Slow it down. They've disrupted what Zanesville's wanted to do. Zanesville just has not. They start out the second half getting the ball inside, and then they just kind of went away from it. And they're a veteran team, so they should know this is what gets us victories here. So
Wilson brings it to the left side. Inside to Bo Cook. Bo Cook turns with a left hand, drops it in for 2 more. You got a guy like that inside, why don't you go with him? Yep. And that's what they're going to do. Carl's shot blocked by Bo Cook. Jump ball. It'll go to Zanesville.
That may be the possession of the game right there.
Yeah, that they needed something there. 9-point lead now for Zanesville, 2:51 to go.
He got the bucket, went down, got the block, got the tie up, and now Zanesville has the ball.
Well, the Quakers with one more foul, they can put Zanesville into the 1-1. But
nice save. But they turned it over.
Quakers get a break, get the basketball. Hagan to Ricklick for 3, no good. Underwood's got it. Ahead to Hardwick, and he'll flip it up. Misses the shot, but he'll go to the line. And this one's turning into a little bit of a free-for-all here in the last 2 minutes.
Right. And I don't know if they make both of these, if you go down and miss on this end.
Zanesville's had some chances to put this game away, and they just haven't done it.
They are now 5 of 9 going to go. Five of 10 from the stripe tonight, Scott.
After Zanesville, you just want to press them, make them take the long outside shot. Here with 2:14 to go, 34-25. Yeah, we talked about the offensive output for Zanesville. Well, 25 points is not a lot for the New Philadelphia Quakers.
No.
Hagen,
that's how they're going to have to play, I think, this season. They're going to have to grind out some Hagen long three off the mark. Rebound, Wilson underneath there. Zanesville got the timeout. They're going to take a 30 here.
And that will leave Zanesville, I think, with 3 timeouts. So, really a good move. And now you got Wilson, who's down with a cramp out at the foul line. See if we can hopefully get him off the floor safely.
We got the...
That's what happens when you don't play much during the week, I'm sure. And, Zanesville has the option. Maybe they'll extend it to a full timeout here. Keep him in the game.
I don't know from the look, the grimaces on his face, if he's going to be able to walk that cramp off real quick.
Yeah, that's those were certainly painful. So play has stopped here with 1:49 to go. Locker room is not that far away that they could potentially get him in there for that, but they'll get it worked out here.
Tickets will be $6 for adults, $4 for students. Again, you can purchase those tickets for Friday's.
So we've got more basketball action coming up. We've got the game Dover New Philadelphia girls tomorrow night, Wednesday evening on TV2, and they're still working with Wilson down there. It's see if they can get him up here, and probably going to see him walk pretty stiff-legged. I'm guessing. Yeah. That is painful.
Yep. Not sure if he'll be back. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they
go need him.
Yeah, 9 points up with 1:49 to go.
And you have the ball.
And they got the ball, and they'll probably be in the 1-on-1 here shortly.
No, they already are. They already are, so they're...
Quakers really, their only chance is to foul. And now it's a game of keep away for Zanesville. Bo Cook, nice shot for 2. That one, I think, broke the Camel's back with 1:30 to go.
Up 11. Zanesville just keep them in front.
Yeah, the biggest thing for Zanesville now is they don't want to commit any fouls. 36-25. Hagen out to Young. He'll take the 3. Walker had it, picked up by Underwood. And Underwood is quickly fouled as he gets into the half-court set for Zanesville with 1:05 to go.
This could potentially be the last foul here by New Philly, as far as in.
Well, it really, yeah, the 11-point lead, that's with 1 minute to go. Highly unlikely that you're going to make that big of a deficit up.
Zanesville still really struck 5-11 from the stripe.
They're going to get away with it tonight, but I'm not sure that some other games that's going to work for them.
No.
Quakers might as well fire it up from the outside at this point. Hagen's got it out to Ricklick.
They've taken a lot of time here.
Marshall's got it inside, no reason to foul. Shot no good. The rebound to Underwood. With 31 seconds to go. And the Quakers are going to call them off.
Zanesville's going to get a road win in the ECOL, and if you're going to be the champs, you've got to win all your home games and steal about half on the road, then see how it plays out.
Down to 10 seconds to go. And our final is going to be 36-25. And we will come back and wrap this one up. We'll give you our Bell Stores game wrap-up. We'll also have our shot of the game and our player of the game. But why don't we go with our shot of the game now before we break here. It's brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. And really, we think that the shot of the game was a Braden Young three-pointer. That drew the Quakers within 30-25 in the third quarter, and that was as close as the Quakers got the rest of the way, and actually were their last points of the contest. So that's our shot of the game, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. Back with the Bell Stores game wrap-up and our McDonald's player of the game in a moment, right here on TV2 Sports.
Government officials, business leaders, volunteers, and much more. You'll hear it all here on TV2 Profiles, exclusively on TV2. Hi, I'm your host, Cheyenne. Join me as I interview the Tuscarawas Valley's leading women. You can visit WJERTV2.com for show episodes and details.
In the nation, misfortune doesn't take a holiday. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide and we'll replace stolen or destroyed items with brand new versions. Making sure every season is the season of giving. Just another way we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy, philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents, the foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Hi, I'm Elaine Miller with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My company serves both commercial and residential clients. We do general cleaning, spring and fall, empty homes to get them move-in ready, and final cleans for new construction. We use eco-friendly cleaning products that leave your home or office fresh, clean, and safe for you, your family, pets, or coworkers. Our focus at Naturally Green is to provide excellent customer service paired with outstanding work to build a relationship of trust with you, our clients. Having served the area 4+ years, we have had many referrals and testimonials that you can access on our website at www.naturallygreencs.com. Our work sells itself, therefore we have never had any contracts even with our largest commercial accounts. Call us today for your free quote and see what makes our company stand out.
And welcome back as you see our final score with the Zanesville Blue Devils defeating the New Philadelphia Quakers by a 36-25 count. Our game wrap-up is being brought to you by Bell Stores with 2 new convenient locations to better serve you in Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek. Wrap up your day by stopping in at your local convenient Bell store and make sure your family is running on full. Tell you what, the Quakers gave it a great effort. They really didn't score much in that final quarter. Actually may not have scored at all in that fourth quarter.
No, I like their game plan.
The game plan was
13 to
good.
11 at the half, slow it down, run some Princeton stuff, take Zanesville off bounds. I'm just not sure that Zanesville was ready to go at the start. And Zanesville came out of the gate in the second half, pounded into their two inside players, got some quick points, and Philly just, it's like a team, if they fall down 7-8 points, they have yet to figure out who that go-to guy is. Last year, like I said, they had Colombo and they had Booth. Not sure, Marshall, going to be Hagan, going to be Young. Who's going to be that go-to player to help them going forward?
And they're going to sort that out as they move along. Let's take a look at our statistics for our game, brought to you here by Bell Stores.
Hey, pretty even going across the board here, looking at everything. I mean, turnovers, New Philly didn't turn over 12 times. That's not too bad for a young team against Zanesville's pressure. Zanesville turned over 9. The key stat really that sticks out for me is Zanesville, obviously, they are expecting to be in that top spot along with Dover in the big school division of the ECL. They got to clean up their free throws.
Yeah, 6 of 11, and really when you look at, they shot only 33% from the field. That is not going to suffice against some of the better teams they're going to have on their schedule.
No.
So that is our game wrap-up, brought to you by Bell Stores, with 2 new convenient locations to better serve you in Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek. Wrap up your day by stopping at your local convenient Bell store. Make sure your family is running on full. And our MVP tonight brought to you by McDonald's, with 9 locations to serve you in Bolivar, Strasburg, Dover, Yorksville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, Sugar Creek, and 2 locations in New Philadelphia. Our McDonald's player of the game tonight is Braden Young of the New Philadelphia Quakers. Hit that big 3 that turned out to be the final points of the game for the Quakers on his way to a 9-point night. So thanks to McDonald's, they bring you our McDonald's player of the game. They have 9 locations to serve you in Bolivar, Strasburg, Dover, Yorksville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, Sugar Creek, and 2 locations in New Philadelphia. That's going to wrap it up here from New Philadelphia High School. Zanesville defeats New Philly 36-25. For Jared Hall and the rest of our TV2 sports team, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.